Hello, I'm PXToyCat and welcome back to another Minecraft news video, except it's not quite a normal news video because it is a couple of days delayed, but there's two updates which came out 2 days ago and yesterday respectively that I wanted to talk about at least a little bit. So let's talk about Title Update 71 because that has now come out for Minecraft Xbox 360, PS3, PS Vita, Wii U, and of course the PlayStation 4. You can download it right now, and its biggest feature is something most people are just kind of brushing over and saying, oh, HD skin packs, that's kind of cool, but I want to dive into exactly what HD skin packs does mean because it's not necessarily what you expect, but it is still kind of interesting. And then also, there is a brand new beta available for Minecraft 1.8. So if you're a Minecraft Bedrock beta user on Android, Windows 10, or the Xbox, there's a brand new beta which does a tiny change to do with pandas, and it makes them all a little bit aggressive. It's interesting in my opinion, so let's talk about both those updates at least a little bit in today's video. And because I am a couple of days or a day late, and I'm not usually this late with news, it's not really a news video, so if you do like Minecraft olds, I guess we'll call it, then you can like this video and let me know because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like Minecraft olds. It's just like Minecraft news, except without the timeliness factor, which is really most of what makes news. But anyway, let's dive into it regardless, because first of all, there is a brand new beta available for Minecraft Bedrock users. If you don't know, Minecraft 1.8 is going through betas, pretty much one every week, and this week they decided to change what aggressive pandas look like, and they also decided to make all pandas mildly aggressive, in the sense that if you punch a panda, the panda will not like you. The panda will turn aggressive on you, which kind of makes sense. You know, I'm going to be honest, when you punch most animals, they either run away or they, fight back a little bit, and, in Minecraft, I guess that can be true for panda bears too. Pro tip, don't punch panda bears, real life or Minecraft. I think it's quite a serious crime in real life, and in Minecraft, they'll come and kill you. So yeah, not a good idea to punch pandas. Keep that locked away in your vault of mental information so that we can move into Title Update 71. So I know technically speaking there was already a Title Update 71, but given that 4J is not readjusting their name system, which you can accept, this is Title Update 71 now, and I guess that other update just kind of gets erased from the history books. So Title Update 71, or patch 1.79 for Minecraft on all the platforms I previously mentioned. Again, going through Wii U, PS3, etc. It takes time each time, so let's just say it's out right now, and it comes with a bunch of bug fixes, except one of the bug fixes it claims to fix wasn't necessarily fixed, which is kind of interesting, and also they did a few interesting fixes for things that I know the community likes to play from previous videos on this channel, such as the super flat world with a large number of transparent blocks and wooden mansions enabled. It would previously take 20 minutes to load apparently. There was a big bug in the world generation algorithm, and it's good to see that one of Console Edition's coolest exclusives is being maintained like this. If you want to make a super flat and you want to do it in really weird ways, you can now officially do that. It's great. There's also a fix for sound effects, and also one I found interesting was that music discs were not playing on the Blu-ray version of Minecraft PS4. So yeah, long story short, bug fixes, interesting, but also it kind of proves that Minecraft PS4, depending on whether you get it on Blu-ray or digitally, it does have some weird differences enabled. Again, we've seen this time and time again, but it's worth mentioning that buying physical games and buying digital games right now still isn't quite the same in some specific ways, and it might be worth keeping in mind. So with that said, let's talk about the main feature in this update, because it is a bug fix update. You all know that. You've had the update for 2 days now, and there's been nothing new to talk about in particular, at least. However, the interesting thing is the big feature that they kind of sold it with is that it has the brand new From Shadows texture pack, or from the Shadows skin pack. Wow, that was a double mistake. This is high quality news with ToyCat right here, but no, there is a brand new skin pack enabled. It is the From the Shadows skin pack. So I looked into this because I thought that might be a branded property, but it's just a fancy, new skin pack from 4J Studios that they say is the first one with HD textures. And looking through it, you might be like, oh, okay, it looks high quality normal, and it definitely does look higher quality than normal, but I wanted to talk about exactly what HD textures means, because if you just hear HD textures, you might be like, wow, we have moved into a new era of skins, and we kind of have, but again, unless you know the exact breakdown, it doesn't necessarily make too much sense. So let's talk about what HD skins means in the context of this skin pack. So, From the Shadow skin pack is the highest quality skin pack 4J Studios has ever released, both in Minecraft Console Edition, but also for Minecraft Bedrock, because it is out there if you don't have a beta. And the reason it's the highest quality is because it has more pixels than before. However, calling it HD technically is not incorrect, because HD doesn't have fixed resolutions for something like a Minecraft skin. It isn't necessarily the same, PPI or same resolution as you might expect from something that calls itself HD. Because to put this in, actually, let's just give you a really easy comparison right here. Let's grab a free skin, the Gothica skin, for instance, or any other skin right here. Let's just because there is a couple of skins for free, by the way, like Splinter. So let's compare Splinter to my skin skin I use right here. This is the Toy Cat skin, the Party Ocelot skin, if you will, for Minecraft PS4. And yeah, interestingly enough, this skin right here is a default regular definition Minecraft skin. This is what all Minecraft skins had to be until a certain time ago. As you can see, looking at the arms, they're 4x8 pixels wide. That might not be easy to see, but if you look at it, maybe if we show in real life, you can see there's like 4 pixels wide on my legs, and then there's 8 pixels wide on my body, 4 pixels wide on the arms, and then 8 pixels wide on the head. Again, it's not. Let's take this off. But if you look at the head, you can like count individually each pixel to get that number. It's pretty easy to do. Again, even though it's not, you do have to do some counting, but it is very clear. Okay, that's the size of everything. An arm is 4x8, a body is 8x8. All these different things. Okay, we got this in our head now. Easy stuff. Now we can move on to what happens when you move into a HD texture. So if we move into this splinter texture, you can see how that significantly goes up. Look how much more detail is here. And part of this is because they're using extra layers, but part of it is because they now have access to more pixels in every part of the body. So if you look at the arm, for instance, it's now 8 pixels across, or this one I think is actually 6, but it can be up to 8 pixels across. If you look at the head, for instance, instead of being 8x8, it's 16x16, and basically, long story short, even though they call themselves HD textures, they are, they aren't what you might traditionally call HD, but there is more than double the pixels on every single vector for 4 times the pixels total, but double the detail in every single dimension. And again, what does that exactly mean? Well, it means that you get a lot higher quality skin. So compare, for instance, the Halloween skin pack, another skin pack we've got that's kind of spooky. The Halloween skin pack from 2015, from the mashup pack. Again, I don't have it on PS4, but if you look at these skins, you can see how there's some good detail going on. Like, this is a scary clown, this is an evil robot, oh, this is a Grim Reaper. All these sorts of skins you might recognize. Maybe you have a bit of nostalgia for, like, oh yeah, I remember that whole thing. That was interesting. But if you look at all these skins, you can see the detail they previously had access to. Now look at From the Shadows, which is over here now. I thought it was at the top. Is it at the top as well as all the way down there? It is. Interesting. But yeah, so as you can see, looking at From Shadows, look at the detail they can do. There is some horrifying skins here using that new detail to do some impressive stuff. So again, looking at Torn, look at the fact, again, they're using transparent layers here as well as just high quality, but combining the two in this way together is just amazing the result you can accomplish. For a Minecraft character, these all do have a lot of detail. Look at that eye, man. It's, the end result is you get a lot more convincing skins. Again, they're still Minecraft skins, they're still very blocky, pixely, etc, 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 but like, look at Mush right here. Like, you can get so much more detail on the arms because of the fact that they're using double the pixel count on every single vector, as far as I'm aware. Again, I checked a few of the skins. There might be some that use more than that, less than that. There might be some still using basically the old pixel count, but as far as I'm aware, they have doubled the detail or quadrupled the pixel count on every single skin, which means it takes more time to make all of them, but they can get a lot more detail done. And again, personally, I don't care about skin packs. Like, you can see, I'm not buying this one personally because I don't have an interest in changing my skin to be a whole new set of things. Is it worth I'm not sure how much they're charging, but I believe it's like $4 or so for this number of skins. I would argue not to me, but if it is worth it to you, this is a higher quality skin pack on just an objective level than any skin pack that comes before it. So keep that in mind. It's cool. This is 4J Studios' main gig now as well, I do believe, because obviously they only make the PlayStation 4 edition now, and that PS4 edition is kind of in question as to whether it will be replaced by Bedrock eventually. So 4J's main job, the art studio, is making texture packs, the occasional mashup pack, and of course skin packs. So just keep that in mind when you're like, why are they releasing all these updates with nothing in them? It's because this is their primary role as a studio. They had their editions kind of taken away from them for the most part, so now what they do when it comes to Minecraft is this. I'm sure there'll be other things that come from 4J Studios in the future, and I'm sure they will be helping out doing the coding side of Bedrock eventually, because as I understand it, they're still not doing it now, but it's just worth keeping in mind that's a thing. Yeah, I think this is a high quality skin pack. I think it has some cool stuff going on, but yeah, it's not something for me. I just want to get that out of the way as to why it's still happening, and why they upped the quality and all these sorts of things. Now you know. There's Toy Cat news. I know it's 2 days late. I really apologize for that. If you want to know, I was in Canada at the time, and I brought my laptop and I brought a bunch of stuff, specifically so I could still make news videos, even if something came out, as it just so happened. But I was staying at a hotel in Nova Scotia, New Scotland, if you will. I was staying in a hotel that just had internet that would not work. I uploaded overnight. I tried to upload overnight, and it was something like, by the morning, 300 megabytes had been uploaded. It was terrible, terrible, terrible internet. And then I went to the airport, figuring like, oh yeah, the airport will have a solution. No, the airport was awful as well. So yeah, The issue is, bad internet around the world sometimes screws me when it comes to videos. It's something I guess I've got to work out and work on, and don't worry, for future trips, I'm going to be like, I guess, getting more 4G available just for that, and there's a few things I'm going to be working on so that that hopefully doesn't happen again. But in the meantime, if you want to follow news, even when there's no ToyCat videos coming out about it, because in the case of Canada for a day, that's a thing, then you can follow me at IBXToyCat on Twitter. I will still tweet when this stuff comes out, unless I'm literally trapped in a cave somewhere without internet. And if I'm trapped in it, if I don't tweet in like a week, assume I am trapped in a cave somewhere without internet, and please send the authorities to come get me. But yeah, unless I literally have no internet whatsoever, I will still be tweeting or doing stuff on other social media platforms. So make sure you follow me there if you want to know about Minecraft news, even in times where, again, I'm physically trapped somewhere where there is no decent upload for a video. Because, you know, the videos I upload, I do make sure I upload them still in the highest quality I can, 1080p with a decent bitrate, sometimes even 4K. So yeah, that's the reason. It's because I want to keep the quality high, and keeping quality high and also being able to upload in remote regions of the world, including caves apparently, is a tricky thing to do, even if that relatively remote area is the largest area in Atlantic Canada. Still not an okay thing apparently. So yeah, just long story short, now you know. Hope that that teaches you a thing or two. If you want to see more about my trip to Canada, I'll be uploading a vlog on the second channel, I believe, or maybe the third channel, as well as the McDonald's review that everyone apparently loves. So yeah, make sure you check out IBX2Cat and IBX2Cat Let's Plays if you care about that. If you don't care about that, then thank you for listening to me talk about Canada for a minute or two. And let me just end it with this by saying that, you know, I like Canada, I like you, and therefore you should like the video if you are Canada or a person that is watching this video that I just said I liked. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you can see more of these daily on your homepage, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.